In this video, I'm going to show you the 9 heads figure drawing technique. So I have a really big piece of paper. You don't need that big of a piece of paper. But for the 9 heads, just drop a line. And at each inch, you're going to just place a little mark that defines where each head belongs. So this is the 9 head figure. So we've got head 1, head 2, head 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, your first head, head 1. This is literally the head of the model. Head 9. This is the feet. It's a full head tall. So let's go ahead and define kind of like each section for you. So head 2 is going to begin your neck and your shoulders. Going into head 3, that's going to define your bust into your waist. Head 4, we're going to come out and start defining your hips. Head 5, you're going to want to start to go into your thigh and your calf, like right around the head 5, head 6 segment. So we're just going to draw our calves, and from here you just go into your legs till you get to your feet. Seven, head 8. I typically like an elongated figure, so that's where that comes into proportion within your heads 4 through 8, because where you define your bust, your waist, and your hip is going to kind of determine the length of those legs. Okay, so let's talk about the arms. The arms, you want to go into your elbow right around this point between head 3 and 4. So we're going to do this number here. This is our elbow. And then we're going to come out, and then your wrist is going to be roughly mid head 5 into your hand. If you're not good at drawing hands, literally just draw a little claw. Just give a little hand mark. And then you're good. You don't really want your hands to go beyond your knee, because then that's extremely out of proportion. And then just come in, create your forearm, and then there you have it. That's your 9 heads for figure drawing. Then you want to maybe define your thigh gap is going to be like roughly like 3/4 of the way down head 4. So we can do a little thigh gap situation here. Go into our knee around 5, 6. Define some leg muscle. And my girl is a little bit bow-legged. That's okay. And then there you have it. If you have tracing paper, you can trace this and then reflect to the other side. And then I'm just going to go ahead and doodle it, so you kind of got the idea. You got our neck, your traps, your clavicles. Just try to mirror to the best of your ability, the first side. Tuck up her knee, her leg muscle into our shoe. Okay, and then just going to draw my little elbow. Oops. My little claw hand. My forearm. And that, my friends, is how you create the 9-head figure. You can get really fancy with it and go to 10 heads, which is usually probably my proportions more. And do a quick draw. I love a quick draw. Excuse me. So for your 9-head drawing, that's going to be really for your very specific fashion illustration where you're going to want to be showing proportions in your garments. It's not too stylized. It's very much supposed to be used for showing off what you're wanting to actually make. It's not as stylized, it's not as artistic, but it gets its job done. I'm going to go ahead and add a head 10 and show you how I doodle. So usually I like to give some crazy motion, right? Got my bust into my waist, and then I do a drop hip. That might be a little bit too excess, but it's okay. So this point here, your clavicle, that is your center when you're doing a little bit more of a stylized illustration. So we'll draw a center just for you to have an idea. Once you start shifting your shoulders and your hips, your high hip becomes your leading leg. So you're going to want her to either end right here, because that's the point of gravity. So I'm going to just draw my little shoe. And then we meet at the shoe, come in here, elongate my legs, and then this hip can come in a little bit. And you're going to want this hip to kind of just vibe. Right, we've dropped the hip, so therefore our knee should be dropped a little bit. Should not be on the same plane. And then we're just kind of come over here, put her in her little shoe. I always find it easier to do the outside of the body and then work my way in. Just because you get the silhouette. If you can't draw eyes, just do a little slash over it. It's okay. I do like a little triangle for lips. You can do your little ears. The traps, okay. Uh-oh, this pencil's running out. And so for this arm, I'm just going to drop her down. This arm's going to go hide behind the body. And then maybe somewhere over here, it kind of like branches out and does this number. So some sass. And then that's how you do more of like a stylized drawing. Your important features here are your high hip and your clavicle and your center. Your high hip holds the weight of the body, so that way you can kind of do whatever you want with the other hip and other leg. And she can even come over here. She can kind of come over here and do one of these numbers if you really want. Kind of like a walking pose. If you cross over your low hip beyond the point of the center, you're going to want to make sure your high hip also kind of comes over a little bit more too, to carry the weight of the person that you're drawing. So just you'd bring over your leg a little more like that. So there's your 9 heads. There's your 10 heads, where you can elongate the proportions a little bit more and have some fun with it. Okay,